I can feel anxiety is killing me. I can see what it is you want from me. How things used to be, and honestly, back when you and I were free.
Hey, what's up, boys? It is, music loud. There we go. It is, Thursday, and we are here doing Ferrari F40 practice, for this week's Ferrari Cup. This weekend's Ferrari Cup is a little wild. Is this still working, by the way? Yeah, okay. This weekend's, Ferrari Cup is a little wild in the sense that we are making up for past races in this week as well. So this Sunday we have 3 races. We have, let's see if I get this right, the 250 GTO on Le Mans, no chicane. And then we have right after that, we have the F40 on, I'm going to butcher this, but Bikerneiki, or a Bikerneiki or something like that. No clue how to pronounce this track. And then right after that, we have the Ferrari 599XX Evo on Mosport. So we have 3 races this weekend, 3 20-minute races. We had to consolidate because of missed days. What's up, Mike? What's up, Twice? Dargo, Beard, Roy, Sim Racing Sensei. Hello, hello. Yeah. Good morning, guys. Yes, and I'm in the yellow. Yeah, and it's real pretty. Let's see. Let's get the HUD. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could. Oh, if you're in this camera, you can hold right mouse and it will do like a cinematic rotation. Look at that. Learn something new every day. 4 p.m. for you. Oh, by the way, I'm saying today, anyone can join the practices. If you're so inclined to want to get some laps in with me, feel free to join. You don't have to be in the Ferrari Cup to do so. Also, there we go. Let me move this. We had something tragic happen this morning. Yoop got on the server, and he beat my time. I put 86 laps on this track yesterday. And around lap 40, I put in my best time, and couldn't do it any better. And then Yoop got on last night, and took 4/10 off me, all in T1. So, God dang it. This is going to be a sweaty practice stream. I'm like legitimately prepping for this weekend's race, by the way. That's my goal, is to actually go into this race like prepared. And I don't know where I'm going to find that time. That T1 is so hard. Well, I know it's in T1. I'm sure he can find time in T1 also. T1 on this track is wild. I'll show you in a minute. Now I'm trash at racing. I'm more of a drifter. Okay. Using Ferrari Cup to count down to vacation rally. And then the weekend after is my birthday, March 23rd. And the following weekend is Ink Therapy weekend. Busy. Oh, my God. Yeah, you've got a busy March coming up. So oh, by the way, my birthday was 2 days ago. 33 years old, boys. 33. Yeah, it was a good. Me and my wife celebrated over the weekend. It was good. We went out to a comedy show and kind of doubled up Valentine's Day and birthday, you know. What's up, Legend? Arctic Fox, hello. Arctic, I'd be interested to see what you could do here in the F40. I knew Yoop would beat my lap time, but I knew it wouldn't be by much. I don't think there's much more I could shave off. I say that, but I bet you there's some people that could take a couple seconds off. Yeah, I'm about to hit out the track. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Martin. Oh, there's Martin. Martin is the host of today's server. I could give it an attempt later. Yeah, you might have to. It this I think Robinson said it best. The turbo lag in this car is it's not for the faint of heart, you know. Oh, I put so many laps in this car yesterday. So I looked before I got on the server. Yoop has got me in T1, well, in Sector 1. Sector 2 and 3, we are pretty much dead tied. I mean, it's down to like the 100th. So not worried about those ones, but I got to figure out a better way through T1. We're going to break out the gloves, though, because I'm about to get ultra sweaty here. Okay. Let's go ahead and pause the music and get into it. Oh, God help me. I'm also H-pattern, by the way. So I'm doing the whole thing here, you know. Who's going to break 119? I don't know, man. I thought for sure last night I could do it, and I just couldn't string it together. We'll see if like coming back on a fresh brain helps. That's the torque oversteer that he's talking about. So this is the turn in question. If you get too much on the throttle here, the F40 loses it. So through here, you can come all the way up into 4th. You can blow over this one. You can't go too far to the left because there's a big bump. Nice brake. Try to get it to hug without. Yep, sending it out. Now here, I think I found 3rd to be the best way to exit if you hit the apex here, actually. And it's 3rd the rest of the track. 3rd and left foot braking the rest of the track. And also this car, like, these curbs have such a steep ledge to all of them on the back sides. You kind of want to stay off of them. This one you can cut pretty generously. So if it looks like I'm not cutting the track enough, there's probably a reason. The car is very unkind with the curbs and all that. It is a very fun track, Arctic. All right, let's see it. This is T1 though. Check this out. There's not much room to do your straight braking. You kind of have to brake out here to the edge, and the corner just slides. And this is what I'm talking about. So no matter how you take this corner, it's if you're halfway up the RPMs in second. Let me give you that. There you go. If you're halfway up the RPMs in second gear, the car will completely throw out. And I don't know if there's like a camber there or something that's doing that. Also, it's not very bright out, so here, let me turn up the exposure on the PP filter and just see if we can make it brighter. See if we can find one that's just brighter. I might have to load up my pure config. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It's just the time of day. Oh, we can also turn on our headlights. Heh. Let's go to pure config and turn up the daylight multiplier for y'all. There we go. That's a little brighter. Maybe a higher gear. The climb out in 3rd from that corner is entirely too slow, though. That's the problem. So, I don't know. This is one of those... this car is so hard to... so far, everybody's like, oh, this car sucks. It is a lot of fun, though. Like, this corner, you feel like second would be appropriate, but you come out of it with such a higher speed. Oh boy, okay. I gotta get back in a groove. Okay. There's not a lot of time to, I can tell you during Sunday's race, I will not be chatting with chat much during this race, because there's not a lot of time for it. A little bit here on this straight pretty much is all you get. Oh, shite. Maybe not. Proving myself wrong. Alright, so over the hill. I usually go down to 3rd, coast it kind of heavy, and then start getting on the brake early. If you lock up, you can't get your turn in at all. And I still turn in pretty late. And you gotta almost stay out wide, that way the car doesn't... Oh boy. Okay. It's addicting how the car sucks to that over the hill left. That was one of my better ways through that one. That was pretty good. Power a little too early there, but other than that, though, that was also good. A little bit early on the throw here. Let's see if I can hold it. If you touch these curbs here, they'll throw the car out as well. I have not, Arctic. I have not given LMU any more attention. I probably should. I mean, I only hear good stuff about it. It looks good. I see everybody racing it. Here we go, here we go. Almost hit the apex there. Okay. I have so much fun in cars like this, though. I think, like, this is what appeals most to me. That's why I can't wait for Evo to have, like, a multiplayer and a following, you know? Is because I'll get to do competitive racing and things like this. Oh, I forgot what corner I was on. No, I was having a fairly good lap. Gonna do a Cup Series in LMU soon, starting on 8th of March, Saturday nights. Oh, that'll be fun. I need to learn the remaining 2 tracks that I don't know. I don't know Sebring or Fuji, and I think those are the 2 tracks on that game. I need to learn those so I can participate in LMU stuff. Oh, that was actually pretty stable over that curve. There might be a line you can take over that first curve that the Ferrari doesn't freak out on. If there is, that's definitely a place where I can gain some time back. Okay. Oh, it's slow down. Holy hell. Actually, looking at my load cell right now. Man, the amount of pressure I have to put in to get to from... Interesting. Who we got out here? Is that Matt Beard? I don't have names on. Yeah. Guys, I think I have my load cell up so high, I'm not even hitting 100% on this thing. Or I'm having a hard time. I'm just noticing this. Well, I definitely hit... Yeah, trailing okay on it. Yeah, that's alright. Let's see if we can get a better... I missed it. Actually, I kind of like that line a little bit better anyway. I've been trying to get a fast exit onto this slight little straight here. Alright, I gotta put in a nice valid lap. I can put in consistent 21s, but if I'm pushing, it's so easy to screw up the lap. What if I just go nice? I'm talking like ridiculously slow through this corner. Try to control that torque oversteer. Let's launch through this one. Oh my. Oh, if I could have held that, that was a fast way. Yeah, that was a fast way through the kink. But, yeah, a little bit aggressive on the exit. And honestly, if you look, the grass, like, for instance, right here, even though there's grass on the left, I don't think it's very, it looks like it's still, like a mixture, kind of like those exits on Olton, how they're like mesh, you know? It looks like you can put your tire there. And it not be slippy, you know? Okay. Maybe I'll coast fourth right here. then brake. Oh, hey. Okay. It's vital that I put in the rest of this lap. Because that was probably the best T1 I've ever had here. A little bit slow through the kink. Nice smooth exit. See if I can get it. Lost time on that slide. Oh, the tire grabbed the inside of that curb. Damn it. I got on the throttle while I was on my tire was hooked behind the curb and it pulled me. Grass Creek? So that last time I went fourth. And then here, I started to get on the brake. It's really hard to get the wheels straight, though. This curb, T1, you definitely don't cut that curb. That curb is scary as hell. That was a nice fast exit. Ah. Curb got me there too. Okay. Finding the braking point there is wild. Drifting magic. Thank you, buddy. I have a ton of experience on this track. This is a drift track, isn't it? Like, that's primarily what they do here. It's like a spaceship going over that cake, man. Ah, come on. That's what I thought, yeah. I have a lot of later turn-ins that I could really benefit from here. See if I can get my lap times back here. I think what the problem is, oh boy. The problem, Jesus Christ. The problem is I'm just pushing too hard. Last night I was doing consistent 120s and like relaxed. It's like if you're too hungry for it, you'll never get it. You know, it sucks. How the hell do you drive these things? Very carefully. All I can tell you, Dargo, my tip for you is once you get halfway through the course, once you come around this, actually, yeah, it's don't go into second gear besides T1. You can do the whole track in third gear. Whole track. Don't dare touch second gear. The torque oversteer is wild. Okay. I feel sorry for the people who don't put in practice before this week's race, because they will not have a good time in this car. You have to learn how to drive it, because it is a different monster. Trying different methods of getting around this turn. It's so bizarre. I put in no practice yet. Jack and B, you're gonna want to put in practice. Also, Jack, did you get my my Assetto Corsa settings? I posted them in Discord for you. Ah, I braked while the wheel was turned a little bit. I dropped in my Assetto Corsa custom shaders patch and my what do you call it? PP filter. Also, just so you know, that PP filter, I don't always use that. I typically use Pure, but that is one of the better filters that I found, especially for like cinematography and stuff. That one I use a lot when I'm filming. Like, just being smoother on the inputs in this track would just benefit me a lot. Oh no, ah, dang it, those curbs, man. They set you up for a junk next lap as well. How did I get into sim racing? Well, that's funny. My wife, I'll tell the story. My wife bought me a Logitech, well, no, okay. So my wife works for the military, and they got an Amazon Overstock truck that came into her base. So they just got to get freebies off it. She grabbed a Logitech shifter off the truck and brought it home. So it was like something, it cost like 60 bucks. It was free though. So I was like, that's cool. I was like, you know, I always wondered what it would be like to use one of those, like at the time, I think I probably called it a video game steering wheel. And so we sat on that thing for like a year. And when I finally dug it out of the closet again, I was like, oh, I should really buy a wheel for this thing. And it was coming up on Christmas and I was gonna buy a Logitech. I convinced my wife that the Logitech would be too loud, so she went half and half on getting me a Fanatec CSLDD for Christmas, and the rest is kind of history there. Thankfully for the YouTube channel, I really got into this hobby, and now it's like, you know, at first my interest was like 90% the YouTube, and then as time went on, I really started to enjoy the hobby, and now it's like a nice solid 50-50. I think most of the time you'll find me just racing without even recording, you know? But no, I didn't grow up in a car household. I have, you know, something I'm getting, cars are something I'm like, have been developing an appreciation for over this last year. So it's been pretty cool. Maybe I should just focus on getting consistent and stop trying to push, and maybe the time will come that way. Put in some valid laps and see how that feels, kind of thing. Okay. Did you get missing content warning? No. So that sounds like, did you put in the password? So you have to put in the password to be able to see the install missing content button. So make sure you put in that password if you even want a chance of joining. because you'll have to get the actual mods first. But luckily, Martin's server will hook you up with the mods. Ah, fudge, man. That's awesome. Started on the G920 on iRacing. I had a YouTube channel. Racing channel first. Took off. I just bought a new PC yesterday. Very nice. Did you end up getting a really good PC? Are you, speaking of good PCs, are you much of a VR person? Because that's the way I like to, race typically. All right. I'm not doing very good here. God, I'm trying to workshop this T1 and I don't understand it. How's the rabbit? The rabbit is good. We have a new cat in the house, so the rabbit doesn't see. While I'm home alone, the rabbit doesn't get out. Whenever the wife comes home, that's when the rabbit gets out because we're downstairs. But if I were to get her out and let her run around downstairs right now, we don't know how that would go. The new cat doesn't quite understand the rules with the rabbit. She wants to jump on her and play. And if you know rabbits, they have giant bulgy eyes, right? So it'd be very easy for her to catch a claw, and we definitely don't want a vet bill for our rabbit with a, you know, messed up eyeball. I'm sure that would be rather expensive. You got a 4060, nice. 16 gigs of RAM, 3200 watt, nice. I feel like that's about as much as the apex as you can hit there, unless you're gonna turn in way later. Ah, man, every time I get a good T1, it's like the next corner is my doom. We have Ferraris parked up everywhere. Oh, I didn't mean to go into fourth. Unless... No, third for sure. Part of me wonders if just not trying to cut the curbs, because you have to be so careful on the throttle on the curbs. Part of me wonders if you just stuck all track through there instead, if you could just consistently be more on the throttle and hold more grip. That's a crazy turn to come out of, following somebody. Look at me just sliding my way through that whole corner. Jesus. Oh, that was a nice exit on that corner. Nice and smooth. So let's try staying off the curbing. like off the lip. Honestly, I think that might be faster. I feel like I had a lot more speed by the time I got to this one. Finally, a good exit on the last turn. Oh my gosh, I was trafficked by Matt there for a second, and I still got into the 20. Okay. My bad, Jack. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Any tips on growing your YouTube channel? That's a great question. So I will tell you, most of my growth and following have come from probably a total of, like, it's all accumulative, you know, like it all adds up, but the bulk of my like subscribers have come from maybe 5 pieces of content. So I think in a way it's about just being consistent and posting, and eventually if the content is quality, then eventually something will grab. Yeah, I don't know. There's not... You'll freaking kill yourself just looking at algorithms and trying to figure this stuff out. I'm coming down to, like... I'm getting to the point where it's just, like, just post and forget. Because, the algorithm stuff is, hurt your feelings a little bit, you know? Like, you'll make a piece of content that you know objectively is better, but it just never gets put in front of an audience. And that happens very frequently over here, you know? You'll see, like, for like a short, like 10,000 views is not a lot, because you got to think, no, like for a long form video, 10,000 views would be a lot, right? Because that's a thumbnail someone has to click on. But shorts feed, that's literally put in front of somebody's face. So if they're scrolling and it scrolls on their feed, you're going to get a view for it. So like what you'll find is posting shorts, you'll feel like you're getting a lot more views, but the turnover's a lot less. But like, so 10,000 for a short is decent. And I have so many shorts now that, like, even today, like, it'll be a skit that I know is engaging and funny based on how many people are interacting with it, but it never gets put in front of more than, like, 1,000 people. And then that's just the end of its life, you know what I mean? So it's hard not to be discouraged doing content creation, because it's not always up to your content. I don't care what Mr. Beats says, you know, like, you'll hear guys like Mr. Beast say, well, your content's not good, that's why it's not getting views. I don't know. I totally don't agree with that. I think there's plenty of people making good content that don't have a following, and that's just how it is. No. So yeah, I started doing better last night, Robinson. I started doing better last night. Trying to push for that faster time though is killing me, man. Obviously, I'm better if I just relax and drive, but it's so hard to not push when you are chasing, you know, a faster time. That. Every time you feel like you have a good apex on T1, second gear has something else to say about it. Yeah, but I would say growing on YouTube, be consistent, be creative, try to find your own thing, like your own specialty that you know makes you different, you know, that you're good at. Like me, I'm very well aware that my comedy skits are what build my subscriber count the most. Like comedy skits are responsible for like 90% of my subscriber count. But subscriber count doesn't necessarily like mean following, because if that were the case, then the live streams would have like over 100 viewers and things like that. So it's basically like my comedy skits are building a different audience than my racing content and things like that, you know? Which is why people suggest that you have a niche that you stick to. I refuse. I have too much fun playing everything, so I'll just have a bunch of small audiences, you know? They sent death threats to their office. It's true. Yoop, you son of a bitch. There he is. Yoop, you're killing me out here, man. I was like, oh, if Yoop gets me, it's only going to be by a little bit. And sure enough, it was a little bit, but enough to drive me nuts, dude. I can't string it together. When did companies start sending you stuff? I think it was... So that is actually thanks to Jeff in a way. So Instagram is bigger than YouTube for getting companies to notice you, because a lot of companies are marketing on Instagram. Like, not as many companies are marketing on YouTube. You know, they have their content. Actually, most of the marketing companies do on YouTube is creators. But yeah, Jeff convinced me to start Instagram, and I got lucky and had a few shorts over there on Instagram, a few reels blow up, and all it took was like one super viral reel, and lots of companies reached out from Instagram. So I've almost gotten no reach out from companies from YouTube. It's the worst, man. Like, I'm trying to push harder, and it's not doing me any favors. The car is on the edge at all times. The curbs are dangerous. The road's bumpy. It's all just a pain in the ass, man. Now, to credit what I was saying earlier, like, you know, Mr. B says if your content's not, you know, if you're not getting views, it's because your content's not good. While I disagree with that to an extent, there's obviously truth to that. Like, if you just put up, like, if you put up a little webcam in front of your monitor instead of recording it, obviously that's better quality. If you use a better camera than a webcam, that's better quality. So all these small things add up into having a higher quality product, which will perform better. So there's no doubt to that. But there's still an element of algorithm we all have to fight as creators and just like bear through, basically, because at times it does seem a little unfair. Oh, go. Yeah, the track's not bad if you take it easy. It's like, I so bad. Every lap I'll tell myself, all right, I'm gonna take it easy this lap, and then I'll have a good turn. I'm like, time to push, and it's not time to push at all. Part of me wonders, you've got me all of the time you've got on me is in T1. And I'm trying to figure out, I still have not found a line I like. The line that seems the best is where second gear does not thrive coming out. Yeah, it is. Oof. Oh, like right there, like everything's feeling fine, you just go a little far over. Let's see. Mailmaster Mark, what's up, dude? How you hook up with Adam LZ and SimHQ? Did they reach out to you? So this is good. You'll find this funny. So I had no clue who Adam LZ was, and I still don't know him. I've never talked to the guy. I don't know anything about him really. I was reached out to by SimHQ. SimHQ reached out to me and said they saw what I was doing, and they wanted to be part of it. That was it. They said they like what I'm doing. I asked them, they said they wanted to partner. They said they wanted to get me on all Simagic stuff because that's what they sell. And I asked them, what's the catch? And they told me, nothing. We just want you to do you, and we want to be attached to it. That's it. I have no obligation to SimHQ, anything like that. They didn't even ask me to put this stuff on the stream. None of this. It's a great relationship. But SimHQ reached out. And since then, we've done a little bit of, we talk here and there. We've done a little bit of work in the sense that I made some ads for Adam's Evo giveaway over on SimHQ. So I made some paid ads for them. Paid ads as in they're running paid promotions on them. They didn't pay me or anything. But my goal though, because since then I've learned who Adam LZ was, and I've actually been watching his channel and things like that, and I really like the content. And it's got me thinking about, you know, what that relationship looks like. So I'm keeping a good relationship with SimHQ because, to be honest, now that I'm in this partnership with SimHQ, I honestly am so glad it wasn't a partnership with a company. I would rather it be SimHQ than it would have been Simagic. For the reason that SimHQ entails a lot more. They have Adam LZ, they have a drift compound around their building. Like, it's just like, and SimHQ is just filled with car guys. If you know Adam, he only hires car guys. So like, like literally the guys who are sponsoring me are just a bunch of car dudes. And to me, that's way better than some corporate dudes up at Simagic, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm hoping this relationship sticks. We'll see what next year looks like when I'm on a year contract with these boys. And the contract only says just use Simagic and tell them where you got it, you know? But yeah, it's pretty cool. He seems like a smart guy and runs a business well. Yeah, he does. It's very cool. SimHQ, Drift HQ, and LZMFG have 31 employees. So that's pretty cool. If I can tell you what, if I lived in Florida, you better bet I'd be out there. I'd be out there slinging content on the compound, I bet. But yeah, that's kind of... Someone's bumping me down the track. But yeah, that's kind of my plan. I think that SimHQ has future content plans, like in real life with me, that they've mentioned. I don't know what that entails. Let's just cross our fingers that I get to drift a real car at some point. That's the big one there, right? But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I can to be in good with the boys over at SimHQ and keep that relationship strong. But yeah, that's all it was. I think Jeff said it best: laws of attraction, never beg. Okay, this is another tip for anybody doing YouTube. I have, in the last year that I've been doing YouTube, I have sent out a lot of emails, like basically telling people, this is my channel, this is what I do, I'm good at this, how can we work together, kind of thing, or this is what I think I can do for you. I can tell you, out of all of those emails that I've sent, I probably sent like 15 to 20 emails to different companies over the last year, and each time I even ran it through ChatGPT and was like, can you write this up to sound more professional, things like that. These people, from what I've seen, they don't care. If, like Jeff said, law of attraction. I had a couple shorts go viral on Insta, and there it was. People just started coming out of the woodworks. When I hit 10K on YouTube, the second I hit 10K, Moza reached out, which I had reached out to previously. I also had PXN try to send me their entire catalog of wheels. I also had, what's the name of that brand? The one with the big ugly ass wheel with the circle. Camus. Camus reached out and tried to get me to use their products as well. All this was post. SimHQ was just the first to reach out. They were like, we see what you're doing. Death, still no Home Depot or Lowe's. Yeah, we need that Home Depot hookup, don't we? Get that shed in my backyard. How's your FPS on this track? Trying to race, but it's stuttering mess. No, my FPS is good. I think I'm running like probably like 100 or something like that. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving you trouble. Maybe try reloading a PP filter. Try changing and coming back. Sometimes that helps. But yeah, I guess that's true. I've never had success reaching out to anybody. Everything I've received for the YouTube channel has always been reached out from a company. And that wouldn't happen without the Instagram being the marketable place that it is. I keep my Instagram very marketable, as in like when I get a product or something, I make it look nice on camera, and companies see that. They're like, oh, this guy makes our products look nice. And he's also got like his style is that he puts a funny twist. Like every time a company reaches out, they go, hey, we like the comedy and comedic value that you bring to reviews while being genuine. That's what we want for our product. That's what they always say. So yeah, and to be honest, that's just me, so it works out perfect. I don't have to pretend to be somebody or something, you know. I just if you send me something, I'm probably gonna like it, and maybe eventually I'll have some hot takes. Companies probably get such a higher volume of people asking these questions, they don't even see them. That's what I'm saying. I did receive emails back from a couple companies this year. I received an email back from Moza. Moza I reached out to. Yeah, for sure, Jeff. So Moza I reached out to about probably at 7,000 followers on Instagram. And they messaged me and said, we're not interested. They said, however, if you would like to sign up for our creator program, we would love to consider you. And then I had a short go viral like a month later. And I declined the creator program because the creator program meant that I would be creating content for Moza for free for 6 months. And to me, I was like, okay, I would be in with Moza, but I would be working for them essentially. I don't want to do that. And what do you know, 1 month later, after declining that, I had a short blow up, and there they come. They come to the front door, and they're like, hey, can you please review our wheels and stuff? And I was like, okay, so there it is. There's that law of attraction, right? all it took was for Casey to have a, you know, a 3 million view short or whatever, and then they're like, oh, yeah, he's pretty good, you know? It's like, it's just like a street cred thing almost, you know? You gotta get your street cred. Not anymore, Calevra. My Instagram, it was funny because my Instagram was outperforming my YouTube for a while based on one short, and it was the first date short with Whitney. That short is now at like 8.5 million views, and it is officially slowed down. Since then, I have not had a viral short at all, and even consider this, I haven't had a short do anything since then. I have not had a short, like, even break, I don't know, maybe 15K? Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because while that was happening, my YouTube felt dead. And then when my YouTube started picking up and being more consistent, then my Instagram felt dead. You just go through like these waves of views and subs and things like that. And then there's, and it also doesn't make sense because you'll post a video like, you know, the one with Whitney, it'll get 8 million views on Instagram and never break 9,000 on YouTube. So just fundamental weirdness in the algorithms, you know? Chasing numbers becomes an issue for most. And Jeff, and I'm super guilty of it. It sucks. It sucks because, you know, you make a post like that. Let's take that short with Whitney, for instance. You make a post like that. It's obviously good, not only by the viewers, but by the actual interaction it had. The amount it was shared. I mean, for God's sakes, Jimmy Broadbent commented on it. We had, like, Hype Whip commented on it. Like, it was all over the place. It was in everybody's feed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And so, like, that short alone, you know it works. So then when it goes onto YouTube and never does a thing, it has, for the 1,000 views it got, it had really good interaction. It just never got a run. So it's like, you're human. We want to know why the hell that's happening. Like, we want a reason why, you know? And I even tried double posting it with a slight variation 2 months later just to see. Still got nothing. You know? Shorts with women in shorts. Viral. Yeah, well, I'm not stupid. I know why that post did so well. First of all, I think it was relatable and funny, but you know, I'm not dumb. We knew what we were doing, right? Oof. Include Whitney in more shorts. Yeah. I should. I need to pay attention. My line into turn 1 is questionable. I've ended up in the sand 3 times. You know, I did 100 laps here last night almost. Yesterday in total, I did like 100 laps here. And, I think it's done nothing good for my actual lap time here because lap 40 was when I put down my best time. Yes, this is race 2. Race 1 is the 250 GTO over on Le Mans. Race 2 is the F40 here on Bikerneiki or whatever you want to call it. And then race 3 will be the 599X Evo on MoSport, which is going to be very exciting. We're gonna practice that tomorrow. The 599XX Evo is a wild car. It's like a spaceship, dude. Sunday is going to be a mess. Yeah, so I think the 599 Evo is going to be a pretty good race. Keith Willow, what's up, dude? However, this one is questionable. If you can get out in front and, you know, put down 22s or 23s, I think you'll be really solid for this race. Because even the leaders, I think, if they're trying to push on the edge of that 20, I think they're going to have a hard time. It's so hard to be consistent at that fast speed. Last night, I was running consistent 21s when I was just relaxed and not trying to push, which is what I should be doing right now. How about a nice relaxed lap? How's that sound? Let's see if we can actually do it. I say it all the time. Avoided the torque oversteer there, leaving T1, so good start. Don't get killed by the bumps. There we go. Control throttle over the hill. brake at the big tree. Get slowed, don't lock up too much. And then third gear the rest of the track. Oh, this is too much curb. It worked, it worked. Let's see what a nice relaxed lap can put down on the timesheet. Let's nail this last corner. Oh, I cooked it a little bit. Yep. See if I can get it back in line. Okay, like a 122.5. 121.5. Jesus. Yeah, all it takes is being all it takes is just being nice and smooth. That's it. There is an apex there that can be hit if you're careful enough. The 599 race will not be in the dark. That's just the way I had the server set up. We'll have to fix that. Either way, it's not a bad drive. It's not incredibly dark. So yeah, good lap times are possible here. You just have to chill the hell out, which is something I obviously have an issue with. Probably on track for another 21.5 here. If I can nail this corner especially. I mean, this, like, what's funny is this feels like such a slow lap, but I think it's just on grip and controlled. That was in the 20s, dude. Imagine, Jesus, dude. Like, breaking that 20 is so possible here if I just, like, stop and, like, rationalize things a little bit. Oh, wrong side of the track. It's off to a bad start. Held it. Locked up. We'll see if I can still get the grip. A little bit. A little slow on the exit. I keep putting in laps like this, I might break my time. Nice and controlled and smooth. Oh, I just broke my best lap time. Who would have guessed? I haven't done that since lap 40. It's funny how relaxed I started driving and how quickly my lap times came down. I just literally stopped trying to throw the car everywhere. That one's gonna be rough. What track is this? I don't know, Bikerneiki? Bikerneiki? I need to look up pronunciation for this track. I have no clue, dude. Any luck finding time? Arctic. I just started racing really calm and started putting down 20s pretty consistently. So I still haven't found the extra 3/10 that I'm off of our leader right now, but it's there. It's there. I think the 119 is highly possible with a nice smooth lap. Okay, here we go. That's a nice T1. Oh, I went to 5th. Can I find 3rd? I did. I found 3rd. Woof. Lost some time on that, but that's okay. Miss shifting like crazy right now. Ah! There was a Ferrari in the road. When I turn my Delta off and just cruise, I usually end up fast. Yeah, that's just how it is, dude. Like, the competitive nature in us totally ruins lap times. It does. Like, there's no way, because think about it. There's no way, like, the guy that's always in P1 is out there sweating the whole time, right? He's out there relaxed, dude. There's no way. He's out there just absolutely flipping out, you know, trying to get this right. Whoa. It's funny, you can see where everybody locks their tires in that braking zone. I wonder what it is there that is causing the tire lock. Must be a bump in the road or something. Yeah, okay. I was just gonna see what I could get away with on that curb to the right. Nothing. Stick to the road. Oh, I need the band hammer now. I didn't realize there were 2 people on track. Hey, this might be good for me. Let's get used to being close to other cars. It's Yoop. Yoop is leading in the standings. He usually is. He's got me by like 3/10 right now. Oh, by the way, Martin's server is very far away from me. So I don't even know where Martin's from. Can't remember. All I know is that his ping, my ping on his server is not ideal. Woo. That's a late break, Jack. Jack, if you can hear me, brake at the tall tree, the first tall tree before that curb on the left. The first tall white tree. Brake at that tree. You'll be good. Okay, here we go. Ooh, bad exit to start the lap. Oh my god. Don't forget the who. Oh, what the hell? That was the weirdest lockup I've ever had in T1. That was so strange. I think I was turning when I put in my... My game is masterfully studying and GPU usage is fluctuating 50 and 90. Yeah, I'm running 130 frames right now. But my ping is not good. My ping's up there in the top right. What is it? 137? Yikes. Let's see. Feel the vibe for the justice and keep the shit down or you end up dead. Just remember, flannel is the best and can't forget the who. There you go. My game is massively stuttering. I don't know how to help you with that, Jack. I'm not sure why your game's having such a hard time with this map. Especially if you normally don't have performance issues, because it seems like a pretty regular running map to me. Also, did you see the guys on Overtake today were playing the new Roadcraft game, the new SnowRunner title or whatever? Looks badass. That's something I've never been into, but I feel like I could get into. It looks fun. Man, car slowed down as crazy. There we go. Okay, nice exit. Does it stutter if you race offline? Yeah, that's really bizarre. I don't know what you're dealing with then. Trying to keep grip through T1 is the worst, dude. It's terrible. Ooh, too much curb. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I can do that again on a better lap. Jeez. Look how much speed I've got before the next one. That was a good exit. I don't dip a wheel off. That was a miracle. It's so hard to save this car in a slide. Well, that's a bad spot to park. Damn, went from Angela White to racing. What a day it's been. What are you talking about, Charles? Who's Angela White? Okay, don't take too much off that curb. The Ferrari almost flew. Oh, come on. Ah, coming out of that corner with no grip is heartbreaking. All right. Grab, you son of a bitch, go. So slow. a slow lap. Lots of curb bouncing. Bobby, I see you quoting one of our songs. I sing that song, if you didn't know. That's me singing that song. That actually happened. All of that stuff. That's a song about a show me and the guys played. That was quite ridiculous. All of that actually happened. That is directly written from the experience. Hey, what's going on here? Get those socks off. I'm only here for the hands and feet. Well, you got to pay for that. You know, you got to pay for the gloves and the socks to come off. I'm just not out here handing that shit out for free, you know? Make it rain, boys. No, guys, that was a joke. I'm not taking off anything. All right, time to keep this lap clean. I feel like that was a decent T1. Feels slow, but if you're at least getting grip, then T1 is better than most. Not bad on the exit there. Had to lift a little bit more than I would have liked. Could not get the car rotated. Going real slow right now. I think too slow. Probably lost a half second there. Oh, 119.8. Oh, suck it, you. God, how many times during that lap did I go, oh, I'm slow. God, it's so slow. Probably lost a half second there. Slow, slow, slow. That's insane. That goes to show the benefit of the relaxed drive. Fudge. Oh. I did it. Yeah. First to break the 120. Which makes me believe there's a 118 on this track. Not that I'll get it, but I believe there's a 118 on this track. Because that lap was slow and smooth. Especially this section, man. I don't know, maybe it's just the okay, I've heated the tires up too much. They are, there's too slippy to even drive on right now. I'm gonna make Yoop get on here and sweat out another 30. No, Yoop, no, don't take it as a personal challenge. I shouldn't have said suck it, I'm sorry. Don't do this. Don't do this. You don't want to do this. You know, it's so funny. After a spin, I don't know how long. Anytime I spin on this track, it feels like a good, maybe whole lap before things feel right again. What have I done? I shit talked you, and now he's gonna destroy us. I'll try no second gear. I would like to know if I'd like to know if T1 comes out faster in third gear. I've thought about it, but I haven't committed to the idea yet. I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it. Haha. I was hunting it down and I found it. T1 is second. I'll try no second gear. Yeah, T1 is second. Are you... I don't understand what you're saying, you. Are you saying that you're going to try to do a lap with no second gear? Oh yeah, third gear is not the way in T1. Oh yeah, I don't do second gear anywhere else in the course. I found that the one corner that you think you could do second gear, it's just faster to climb out in third. Which is this one. It's faster here to climb out in third. And then third the rest of the track. Oh, you know what? That slide. That little bit of slide there was almost a little bit faster than normally going through that turn. It's funny, it took me like 80 laps to start being able to catch slides in this car. They're brutal. Oh god, the exit, the exit was looking so good. Get that performance delta up. Is there an app for that on tell me what the app is for that on Assetto Corsa. Do I need to pull up my race labs? I mean, I can just pull up my race labs real quick as well. I'm just gonna pull up my race labs. We'll get it. Assetto Corsa layout 1. Back. AC performance delta is the best one in any sim by far. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just use that then. Sounds good. All right, here you guys go. There it is. All right, now you guys are gonna really make me fight myself here. Slid on my last corner. That'll hurt the start. All right, let's see it. And the grass. Fudge. Nope. What are those green boxes at the bottom? Mini sectors? Interesting. I know that on the best lap that I did, there was a lot of sectors that could have been better. Okay. All right, we're gonna be battling with that freaking Delta a lot here. That was a good exit. Also good. Oh, I got pulled to the outside of the road there by some unknown forces. Come on, rotate. Fudge. Crap. It is in the Discord, Bobby. Yep, it's in the announcement. You can find everything you need. Ah, fuck. That T1. Hooked on AMS2 lately. It's so good, isn't it? AMS2 is probably my favorite. And I think that Evo has the chance to take that from them if there's a multiplayer integrated correctly, things like that. You also need to like wait for AMS2 to go on a sale. It goes on sale every Steam sale. Oh, look at how much faster I climbed out of that corner. Okay, here we go. I thought I was like doing that decent, and obviously I was a very slow T1. And I'm watching that fucking Delta now. Oh god. This is why I don't race with Deltas. Yeah, this sucks. Maybe if I pull it down to where I can actually see it. Let me pull it down to like here. So I'm not looking up off the road super far. I'm just trying to see what sectors I'm actually gaining in on like a typical turn. Hey, all right. Could have had a better exit there. I was really up going into the corner, but I don't think that my entry there was set up for a good exit, you know? Ugh. Okay, that's still a pretty good lap. Invalid somewhere along the line. The game never told me invalid back there, we'll see. Oh, look at that. More speed than ever. Careful here. Oh, this car is so infuriating. It's like everything feels stable, and then it doesn't. This Delta is cool though. The way it's reading the different sectors and stuff, I like it. I missed third somehow? That was weird. I pushed up and nothing happened. What happened there? Well, that's frustrating. I pushed up and I think my hand had hooked it on the way back because I threw it back into neutral. That's frustrating. I will not beat this time for a while. This is, I think this is where I'm kind of sitting with the 119. It only took me 120 laps to beat, you know? So there's that. Scandy flick into T1 seems like the play. Honestly, I don't know that holding a bunch of grip through that T1 is even freaking super beneficial. It's ridiculous. As long as your exit, you get grip on that miserable exit, you're good to go there. Yeah, I like that it's showing me performance delta based on the turn. That's what I like about this thing. It's like I can park up on the track and start driving again and still get deltas for the rest of the remaining turns. Okay. I'm misshifting now. I've been driving for too long. Oh, that's ugly. Crazy to think I lost 3/10 in that corner just now. What? Yikes, man. You know what? Earlier, I got into this mindset of just trying to put down consistent 21s, and then I broke my time. And now here I am chasing deltas again, and not even putting in valid laps. It's so hard that when you see the green, you're like, oh, push, 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 you know? God dang, this car's so miserable. Oh, go. All right. Let's get around this corner on these hot tires. Really, son of a bitch. Really, I could use to not shift down to third on that hill, but with the H pattern, I have to do the handwork on the hill to third, because there's not enough time in the braking zone to shift down twice or whatever with the H pattern. The handwork through that T1 is wild. You're trying to get, like, you're trying to basically rev match it on the hill, and then trying to find time to get in a straight line for the braking for T1. It's so hard. I almost came out of that corner green if it wasn't for the slide. Slow down, maybe? Okay. I'm about to call it on laps here, though. I'm sweating. God, some of these curbs can't be trusted. See that? Green delta from just staying off the curbs through there. That's wild. I didn't go over the curbs at all. So I'm typically going down to third on the hill, coasting heavy in the high RPMs, down to second, trying to find a straight braking point, sliding all the way through T1. I feel like if you could maintain grip, you would be so fast through there, but it's so hard to maintain grip there. Oh, I held it. I held it. Lost. Yeah, I don't know how I made it through that turn so fast on my best lap. Oh, that connection. Good T1 there from Jack. That connection is, ugh. Hey, what's up? I remember, I'm thinking really quick. I'm thinking about how you say it. DeSoto, I think it was. I don't remember. Long practice today, boys. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up. I'm wearing out. I'm wearing out, and I'm not getting any faster because of it. I beat the time. That's what I got on here today to do. But then I was like, oh, I can go faster, which is what we all think. Nah, okay, I'm done. That's enough for me. Oh, fudge. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm gonna call it there. I'm lapped out. I'm lapped out. Let me leave the server and just go look and see how many laps I've put in now in the last 24 hours on this track. 150. 150 laps. Oh God. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. No Soto, I'm done. Oh, Desato. Desato. I think it's Desato. Desato. I can't remember. That's it. Okay, so I've done in the last 24 hours on that track, I've done 150 laps, and it took me from lap 40 to lap like 120 to break my previous time, and I'm at a 119.8. I'm fastest so far in the group of guys that are doing this, and I'm sure Yoop will get me. He's like less than 3/10 behind me at 35 laps. So I imagine by lap 60, he passes me up. The next closest right now is Megabyte with a 120.6. He's almost a full second back. Oh, I'm wore out. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm done practicing. But tomorrow we are practicing the Ferrari 599X Evo over on Mosport. So that'll be a good time. So make sure and join for that. So we'll be back out here tomorrow doing some more laps. And then we have a race on Sunday that includes 3 races. Our Ferrari Cup on Sunday has 3 races now. So don't miss out on that. Make sure you're registered. If you're not coming to that race, make sure and unregister. We want to make sure there's room on the grid. And other than that, though, I will see you guys tomorrow. And then I believe Saturday I'm taking a day off streaming, and that way I can get ready for Sunday's Porsche Cup. Or Ferrari Cup. Oops. Ferrari Cup. This one. Not that one. So I will talk to you guys later. Adios. Bye.